again, floating through the silence in my cold skin. My body is wearing thin. My fears tell me I'll never win. My body is wearing thin. And there's darkness here. The whole world I feel. In my room I seem to drown. But I won't let them take me down. I won't let them take me down. I won't let them take me down, down, down. Here I am again, floating through the silence in my cold skin. My body is wearing thin, and there's darkness here. The whole world I feel. In my room I seem to drown. But I won't let them take me down. I won't let them take me down. I won't let them take me down, down, down. I won't let them take me down. I won't let them take me down.
Welcome back, everyone, to our second match of the night. We are now waiting just for the UK team to join to play against Germany. We've seen a couple already in. If you just joining now, we've just finished our Portugal v Finland match on our 8v8 Frontlines friendly match. We saw a very good game from both sides there. But Portugal managed to take the edge and walk away with the win, which was, I think, very well deserved. So, online with me, Kappy, at the moment is Chaos.
Hello, again.
Again, yes.
Again, we are here, just the two of us here, talking about this upcoming Frontlines match. And the maps of today, as you might have seen on the Excel slide showing, there is the Amiens Forest and Argonne Forest as the second. So, yeah, well,
I've not seen anything of UK yet, but I've seen Germany play, at least this team, and they were much stronger on this map than they were on Ballroom Blitz. So I'm feeling that they're going to be quite comfortable on Amiens as a first round. So it'll be all for the UK to play for, really. They'll, if they were watching the stream last Wednesday, they'll know what they're up against, and hopefully we should see a very good match here.
Indeed. So the betting is open still for about, let me actually get the correct time. You still have 40 minutes to bet on the team that you think is going to win. So you can bet your battle coins straight away, or you can wait that 40 minutes and then bet, whichever you want to do. And
if you're new to the stream, you earn battle coins from watching, chatting, cheering, and you can bet them or you can save them all up. And if you go over to I think it's on our website, you can spend your battle coins on Battlefield or Battlefield Nations gear. So t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, bathroom mats. Whatever things you fancy. I love that there's a bathroom mat.
When I have enough battle coins, I'm going to get one of those bathroom mats.
I've got to get one for my flat. I'll be saving up. So yeah, take a look at our website. It's BFNations.com. On there, we've got all the news for BF Nations. We've got our rule sets, any upcoming tournaments. You can see on there we've got what this is in preparation for, just a bit of practice for our trial Frontlines tournament on the 8th of September in 6 days. So keep that in mind. That'll be a fairly big one. We don't know if there's actually been a Frontlines tournament, so this could be the first one ever. So it'll be a bit of a trendsetter, hopefully, because I love these Frontlines maps, especially on competitive. I think they're fantastic. So yeah, we'll be getting underway soon. I think we're just waiting for one or two more UK members. So if you're there, hop in.
Yes, we are 6 players of Germany and 7 actually from both teams here already in the server. So we're waiting for the final player for both teams to join and kick off the round and the match.
So if you were watching the last stream, about half an hour ago, we finished off Portugal v Finland on Amiens, and it was a much stronger show from Portugal, I think, on that side. We saw in the first round Finland absolutely really on point with defence, but Portugal just managed to get in there quickly with two easy wins on the first 2 flags, and that pretty much just set them up for their fairly steady victory. But no, it was a fantastic match. I'm really hoping we see another level of gameplay equal or better we can always get better. To what we've seen already, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I think this will be a good match.
Yes, indeed. Excuse me, got a cold or something. So, yes, we're still waiting for one UK player to join the server to start off the round. We'll just have some goofing around here going.
Yep. Saw a bit of goofing around in the last match on the end of the round. So if you're new to the competitive side of Battlefield, we do have a fairly strict set of rules on these matches, and you can check those out on the website. Fairly easy to find, and they're evolving every match. So, but they just make it so it's fair, it's interesting, and it makes it a bit more competitive based on skill. And yeah, we saw some of those. Not ignored, but I think once Portugal had decided their victory, we saw Finland turn it into a public match. It was quite amusing.
Yeah, yeah, it turned into a total public match after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no bans.
Nobody was reviving anyone.
Yeah.
There were flares everywhere. It was good fun. But yeah, these are just friendly matches, so we're taking it fairly easy tonight. Just practice. Teams get a bit used to the new rules. There's not been many front lines, so it's just a warm-up session really for the tournament. Now, still waiting on that last UK player. Hopefully, does join in fairly sharpish.
Yeah, there's always that one guy that everyone will be waiting for.
Yep, it's British people are so laid back though.
Are you sure it wasn't you supposed to be attending this match?
I think if it was meant to be me, there would be a very big thinker. I would be on the benefit of the Germans.
Alright. Oh, what was that? Interesting sound.
Sorry.
You might made there, yes.
Yes, apologies for that.
So just if you just hopped on the stream, we have not started the round yet. It's actually starting in about 30 seconds.
Here we go. We have full team now.
Oh, did we just get a subscriber by Sniper for Higher-Ups?
Oh, fantastic.
Thank you for the
Thank
subscription.
You very much. Brilliant.
Enjoy the usage of that BFNation emblem on the chat.
It's always a bit of jealousy when you can't access it.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have a full cohort of Germans and Brits, and we'll be getting underway in just a few moments.
Indeed. So, if you missed it, you still can make your bets on which team you think is going to win. And correct me if I'm wrong, but the mark you called to make the actual bet command is a exclamation mark?
Exclamation.
Yes, exclamation mark bet. And then you type in the name of the nation you want to bet on. So it's either UK or Germany, and then you type in the number, how many battle coins you want to bet on them. And if you bet the correct team to be winner, or the draw option is there also, you will be gaining the battle coins back if you were correct.
It's always fun to gamble, but of course these
Indeed.
it's just a faux cash, so it's available for everyone of all ages. But we're underway here now. Both teams moving in. we have UK on the blue side and Germany on the red in the British Empire. So that's not going to get confusing for anyone, I don't think. Yeah, we see Germany so far on the offensive for this flag straight off the bat. And what we tend to see on this first flag is a lot of cross-firing and a lot of hallway firefights. It can. I've been on matches on this map where we don't even leave this flag. The entire game is played on this first flag. Barely move at all. So, but we saw a lot of movement from the last teams. So hopefully they give us an interesting game and we see some very good gameplay.
Harvey, yes, with the tank here.
Straight
He's
in
not
with their
getting
light tank.
kills with it yet, but he has been doing some damage on the actual buildings and getting some hit markers there.
Yeah, there's so much cover at this first flag, which just it can be a right pain. So utilising that tank, just making it a bit more difficult on the German side, might just give them the edge.
It seems to be a really common tactic to use the light tank at the edge of this bridge here and the first flag and cover it with the fair amount of distance. Well, it might be a good idea actually to try to avoid all of the grenades and rocket guns that you just possibly could.
Yeah, I know if I was driving the tank, I would be right there at the flag, and it would not last long at all.
That's the way in the public matches, indeed.
Yeah, just public matches. There's no tactics. It's just wild abandon and just explosions everywhere. Yeah, I'm learning so much by watching these guys. They're just much higher caliber. We see Best Name. Now I'm surprised Best Name didn't jump in the tank. We saw him owning that role in the last German match.
Yes, he did. Well,
they've swapped for Sven as their tank driver for this one. He's holding back a bit further than
no, it got taken out.
He's been taken out. Bit of a trade there from the Angry Admiral and Sven. Running with those ever so valuable rocket guns, which we see so much of here. And the UK have taken the first point.
Yes, they have.
If you're not familiar with our scoring system, each flag is worth a point. And then the first MCOM is 2 points, and the second is 3 points. So we'll be moving on to the next flag. This gives Germany the opportunity to set up a decent offensive on here. But as we see, Harvey is owning that tank, keeping it alive, which will give them a good edge while pushing this this next flag.
So about the points a bit more, we're going to play 2 rounds on each map, and the team that reaches the most amount of those points, told a few minutes ago here by KappyB, the team with most points after those 2 rounds in a map wins the map. And normally on our rules we would be playing only 1 map per game, but since these are the practice matches that we're doing here, we're actually playing 2 maps per match. So that's the reason this game actually can end in a draw.
Yes, so whoever wins this first map has the advantage of walking away with a draw or a win. So it's an interesting twist. Rather than playing for it all on the first map, it could be quite a mental game for the second one. Your team's got to sort of stick with it, and you got to keep that motivation up. And we saw very good commitment from the last 2 teams. So hopefully we'll see equal, if not better, from these 2.
We've seen a lot of dynamite usage, but not too many kills with it yet.
I think I read someone referring to this map as Dynamite Amiens, which
yeah, it
does seem to get used a lot. And we see the Germans holding down that alleyway.
Yeah, they seem to be getting ready to defend the next flag, and not making too much push for the current one.
Yeah, this is always a difficult flag because it's smack in the center pretty much.
Just when I said it, they get like 2 squadfuls almost into the actual flag.
That's it. As soon as we say something, as soon as we say like a team has got half the flag, it's already tipped back to neutral.
Yeah,
It's so quick.
As soon as we say something, it's already the relevant information. So
Yeah.
you might be better off just not by listening to us.
Just watch it yourself. Just yeah. Yeah, this was always a difficult point because you got those 3 roads or 4 roads, I think, plus the alleyway. There's not a lot of cover for defenders. You'll be overrun before you know it, and it just flips and flops.
So UK capturing the flag strongly here.
Yeah, Germany have got 2 on the way, I think. 3. And they'll get to it just before it gets to half. Contest, but
a lot of usage of the smoke here. I think it's by the German team to make their approach a bit easier.
yes, but I think it. No, I think it's worked to their benefit. Yeah, it's been a good play by them. They've managed to get in and pretty much clear out most of the British.
Yes, they managed to get some people into flag. Yes. Snoop Dogg here with the Seirigate. Interesting choice of a weapon for a medic. It has the full auto on it, so it's really nice one for that, but personally haven't used that gun a lot, so I cannot really say what the bad or good things about it too much.
No, I find a gun that I can use without too much difficulty. Some of them are very careful weapons, I'd say. You need to know what you're doing and be good on a control stick, really. I tend to stick with medic or sniper and just take my time. A bit of a wuss when it comes to these sorts of matches, jumping on a Hellriegel and just firing wildly.
So we got a question: do we enjoy Frontlines on Amiens?
Yeah, I would say yes. I personally do. I think it's a good map for it because there's so many twists and turns. It's not open like ballroom blitz is in a lot of ways. It makes for difficult defending because of these open alleyways. But you have to be clever to make a decent attack, and it forces you to bring out tactics and make good plays. So I'd say yes, I do like it. I think it's a good map. One of the better ones. It doesn't have the chaos that you get on the Argonne Forest, which we'll be seeing after this.
Or will we? Might not be too chaotic with these two teams.
It might not be. Yeah, they seem to be fairly calculating. Calculated.
So we have spent, I think, majority of the match here on the D flag now. Not either of the teams has really taken too much of a hold of it.
No, we're seeing a power play each sort of 30 seconds, 30-40 seconds. It sort of switches over, and I think that's just down to the fact that this point is so hard to defend. We see that tank being used, and he's being careful not to take it too far in the center, especially with so many people running with dynamite on this. But we see a cheeky little move from the Germans.
Oh yeah, they've managed to do a nice of a flank here.
Yeah. And they've wiped out the tank. That was a fantastic play from the Germans there. They've pinned the British just on the point there, and they've taken them both out.
They have taken the
That was a
Brits
very
out of
good
the
power
flag,
play.
and now they can actually defend it.
Yeah, they've got a very good opportunity here to sort of embed themselves. Best name here in a very precarious situation. In between Snook of Dog and the other two down that road. You can catch their names.
Oh, some sliding around, and best name taking the win on this one-on-one. Gets killed by Hellregal from no, it was. I think it's showing incorrectly that it was killed by a Hellregal. The actual kill was by an auto-loading.
We do see some issues with the kill feed at times.
I think this has started in the recent update that it's showing the weapons incorrectly and showing the kill feed colors incorrectly. So I don't know what DICE did, but they have broken the spectator mode a bit more compared to what it actually was before.
Well, it's such an evolving game. It's constantly being updated. It was in its infancy when it came out originally, and we've seen it develop and guns change, and it's now pretty much completely different to what it was when it started. We rarely see some of those original maps that the game started on. I'm thinking of the one on the coast, or the Turkish ones.
Did not take too long for the UK to get back to the alleyway they were flushed out of not too long ago.
And that's it. To have every angle covered, though, you need to split your team up into just 2 squads. So it's in a team's best interest to move as 1 squad, or as 2 squads as 1, because they'll just overpower any sort of direction that they come in. See a flank attempt from a Brit, which was quickly squashed by Joey.
Relatively long range kill with the Hellregal.
Yep. It's like a laser gun. That thing has astounding range.
It does. It's definitely not the easiest recoil to control in the longer distance, but definitely manageable to shoot in some longer distances.
Yeah, you can see, just on what we're seeing on Joey, when he's firing, his gun is not really moving at all. He's got such good control over that recoil.
So, UK has pretty much cleared the flag for now. It's the German tank here on the flanking them at.
That might be the edge that either team needs, or the Germans need to shift this in their favour, because now they're moving from 2 points. That tank can move up, which looks like he's peeking out a bit.
Ooh, who's that? Davida kills? Davidalx? I don't know.
Davida just seems to be
yeah, he was just lying down in the smoke, and those UK players did not see him. Yes.
Oh, I bet the Brits will be, the Brits will be gutted about that one. I know I hate it if I just run over someone who's just lying down playing dead. Ooh. Did we see the UK deal with the German tank? I see him coming from that direction. They must have.
Yes, they did. They did get down with the rocket gun from behind, as usual.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting that we've really spent more than 10 minutes already on this one flag. Could we actually see the rest of the 5 minutes here, so we would be ending the round with 1-0?
It just shows how even these teams are, and the level that both are playing to. We see the Brits have adopted a new tank. Hopefully this one lasts longer than the last one did. see Dalweed is just lying down there with his rocket gun, waiting for, I assume it's Harvey again.
Germany almost managed to capture the flag here, but UK
Ooh.
making the push, so they are preventing it for now, and yes, they did stop the capture. So close.
Yeah, it's as soon as we say something, it's already over. It's not going to happen. Yeah, Harvey adding that support from the tank. What? Oh, if by support you mean team kills, but
Yes, yes.
There we go. Yeah, we see him there.
That was
Real
some
liberal use of the smoke grenades on this one.
yes, a lot of smoke going on everywhere, and yes, you see the effect of the smoke there real quick.
Yeah.
The guy was completely hidden in the smoke, and he moved like 1 meter, and then he was completely visible right next to the guy. So it's definitely could see the effect of it. I personally run the smoke always on all of my classes, so
Yeah. I need to. I think it's useful. You may not see it immediately with points or
yeah,
kills like you would
you don't
gas.
see it in points, but you can definitely see it. If you learn how to use it, you definitely there's
You
so many
value
different
it.
situations where you can value it. Yes.
Yeah. I tend to, as a public match scrub, tend to run gas on most of my classes, just because it gives that ability to hide you a little bit. Also forces them to wear a gas mask and gives you a bit of an advantage.
So UK did manage to capture that flag now. They are in the lead 2-0.
Some good pushing here. There was some very good defense on what I think is a very difficult point on that last one. But equally some fantastic pushes and some fantastic plays. Apologies, it's my flatmate.
Flatmate is having a good time there.
Yeah.
So, evening DS 1969.
Yes, hello to all of our new followers as well. We've had 15 or 20 in the last sort of 20 minutes or so. We have Daft Rezia, Anonymous 943, Arslan Etaoui, Run It Back 6969, James Q9, Sniper for Hire PS4, Hey, I'm Lexi, Dan JC 2004, Tobias the Echte Legende, it's Mech Oko, it's Baz Kickers, love its people, Chronos 2911, Lil Bayot, Evil 124RU, Dead Gamer Gaming 0, and Shax 158. Thank you so much for your follows. It's really appreciated. We're always trying to grow the community here. We're steadily getting bigger and bigger. If you want to get involved more, join the Discord. You can end up playing with these guys, and if you want to get involved, try out for the teams, and you can be on these teams here that we're seeing now. So yeah, if you do want to join, it's just an app on your phone or on your computer. Head over to the website. There'll be a link there. I think there's a link here on Twitch. So just follow that and follow the instructions. Say hello. Get involved. We want to see more people.
And yeah, definitely, if you would be interested to take your try on playing some competitive Battlefield and test out your skills against some of the best players of your nation. And we are pretty much finished with the first round here. Only a bit more than 10 seconds in the clock, and UK taking the win with 2-0.
Yeah, and we saw that in the last match, 2 points can mean everything.
Yes.
Now, what we're going to do is just flip sides, swap the teams over. and give everyone an equal opportunity on the map, and take a quick look at the final kills and deaths. See who took the theoretical win for their teams. And see if it really ties up with the actual end result.
So
And we see there.
Mighty B stuff with 42 kills, and he is the guy with the most kills out of all these players here. And
Good effort there.
looking at the numbers here, it's not too easy to see which team would have been the stronger one in overall.
No, I mean, each team I think had one person that went negative KD, but aside from that, we see 3 people on the British side. Yep, there's no tags. I'm gonna
Yeah,
think there.
they're the wrong way in here. So yeah.
Yeah, we see 3 people go with less than 10 deaths on the British team, which I think sort of shows in the end result for this round.
But before we start the next round, we'll be making a really short break.
Stay with us. Welcome back. We have just started round 2. Both teams moving on to the C flag. We have switched sides now, so the German team is on the German Empire in blue, and we have the UK team on the red side for the British Empire. Now, I'm curious to see what's going to happen this round. Both teams are now a bit more aware of what the others are going to do, their tactics, where they sort of sit in these flags. So let's see if it's going to go the same way or if people are going to learn.
So
hopefully we'll see some interesting plays.
Spectating Mighty P stuff here, and he's the one who made the 40 kills in the last round, and he has started it this round quite well. He has already racked 3 kills at least that I've seen. Yes.
He's sort of rubber banding a bit, but
yes.
Maybe he's just not moved too much.
Maybe some.
I think he's got it.
Well, he is running a ping of 245.
Maybe that is a little indicator as to the 42 kills.
No. Well,
no?
He seems to be just getting some issues with the internet.
Okay, maybe he just has a spike.
30.
Yeah.
30 now, so.
Yeah. But it wouldn't be an issue. This is a friendly match where.
So, did UK capture that flag already?
Yes, we see the UK making a swift move onto their second point. They are now 3-0 in the lead. And this is going to be a new side of the map that we haven't seen yet. So
yes, today we have. This is the third round to be played on Amiens today, and this is the first time we're going to see this side of the map.
What I've seen Germany do
in the Finland versus Portugal match, we were, for a brief moment, we actually were playing on this part of the flag, but it wasn't taking too long there, and it was at the end of the 4th round. So
yeah, I think we'd already gone past the the victory point there, haven't we?
Yes.
But what I've seen Germany do is they all, or quite a few of them, tend to sit up in this apartment here, and it's worked for them. But it's also been a very dangerous point if you can get a tank on that point. So I'm wondering if they've learned from their match from the finish, if they're going to replicate that. We've got Nixus Tricks asking if BFNations have a favourite team. Now, I think they're fairly impartial, and we always try to remain a bit unbiased as the commentators. We're just here for some solid gameplay. Yeah, so we're seeing that apartment used quite a bit, and just one Brit ran in and he's cleaned it out.
Usually on this flag, you see the attacking side, so to say, is the one who's mostly staying inside the buildings and making the attack from there, and the defending side is usually outside in the flag area. But at the moment, those are
Kind of
actually
flipped, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is the first time I'm seeing this working out like this. So Germany has the option to flank most of the UK players quite easily if they just take the spawn out of somewhere else, but it seems like they don't need to be doing that. They actually managed to clear the flag without doing any flanks there.
Yeah, if they've got sort of 5 or 6 players on the point, it might be beneficial to actually spawn at spawn and then run through that back alleyway, which would bring you right behind the British, and could be that sort of distraction that would just give them an edge. But it's knowing when to use that, and it's just about good communication as a team, really.
Tricks, you're asking that why are we having some favorites on the team we're spectating, and I can say that on the spectating side I'm usually preferring the blue side, especially on the team maps, because well, I mean team maps where there's multiple squads in a team, because it's quite confusing to see as a spectator that when I'm spectating the red team, you can see your that team's teammate in red and green color, and for them the enemy is actually on the blue color. So that's somewhat confusing to watch at. And
Yeah.
also the scoreboard at the top it shows the team colors correctly if I'm spectating actual blue team. So you can see some favorite picking on the spectating on each round, but those are not based on the actual team itself. It's more about the issues with the spectator, so to say.
I mean, I got confused on the last match with when we were watching one of the guys on the red team, and it kind of looked like they'd taken the point and had actually won it, but it just gets a bit confusing. So we like to show a good range of everything, but as well, it's about not confusing ourselves at the same point.
Some UK with another point.
Yes, seeing a very powerful attack from the UK here, and they're going to be on the last flag here. Two flags in 7 minutes is pretty good. It's fairly steady, but it does leave Germany enough time to make a play, take the points back, and even get a bit of an advantage, and possibly even up that first round score. So it's by no means over yet. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, we've got some chat in the chat going on about why some of the main UK guys aren't in this team. This is, well, it's a friendly match. It's a chance to give everyone a chance to play competitively. I think this is the PT UK, isn't it?
Yes. These are the
Yeah.
PT teams of each of the nations here. So what PTR teams are technically for? They are the possibility for teams to scout out for new players for their actual main national teams, and letting the test out some new possibilities for their ranks, so to say, and at the same time also just for those who know that might not be the best players but just want to play some competitive game, then they are allowed to enter these games too.
Yeah, it allows for just some really good sort of community fun, especially on these friendlies, where the result isn't really the most important thing. It's just a sort of a community event as such. Just gets
Saber
everyone
kill in
involved.
the smoke.
Oh yes. That's I'm betting he was hating being in that corner in the smoke there when he turned up there. It was a strong play. Let's see. Oh, and just as I was about to say, the British are taking the flag. Germans are pushing them slightly back. There's an unfortunate snap there. When I watch some of these players move about, you can see they're just working on just the higher sensitivity and the ability to just flick a control stick and be on the mark 9 times out of 10 is just astounding. I don't have a chance. I play at about like 4% sensitivity.
Indeed. UK with another point here. They are in the lead with 5-0. And they have pushed Germany all the way to their MCOMs, and they're actually arming B already.
Now Germany, correct me if I'm wrong, Germany have to push them all the way back and take out both MCOMs to finish this map.
Not actually.
draw them.
They would only need to gain 5 points in order to be in a upper hand, since UK did only gain 2 points in the
2
last.
points.
Yes.
Of course, yeah, because they would
yes.
get a point for every
Yes.
flag reclaimed.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
So there's 5 flags in between the MCOM stations. So Germany would only need to defuse both of the or prevent UK from blowing up either of the MCOM stations, and then they would need to capture 5 of the flags and technically blow up one of the MCOM stations to take the win.
Whether they can do that, because the UK is very strongly on those MCOMs there. I think there was a point where they completely wiped out the German side from this whole area, and with the tank as well. It's going to be and there you go, there's the first MCOM.
Yes,
which is
2
an additional
points
2 points.
and 3 points there.
There we go.
So the first map
UK.
quite clearly for the UK.
Yeah. That was a very strong play there from the UK. Germany again, seeing a lot of the same tactics that we saw on Wednesday on the defence. When we went on the other direction, there was a lot of good play, especially on that sort of crossroads with the flag. There were some very good plays there, some very good tactics that we like to see. But I think, yeah, UK just sort of ran away with it on that second round. And yeah, we see a sort of a different spread than we saw on the last map with regards to the KDs.
Yes, indeed. Well, it was a bit shorter of a round anyway, so.
Yeah, of course. And then we see what did Mighty Beastoff get? You got 24 and 10 on half the duration, which sits with yeah.
He is second on the amount of kills gained in this round.
Yeah. DDBot 65 or Deddy.
DDBot? I don't know. I don't know what would be the correct way to say his name.
The 3D?
3D bot? I don't know.
Nah.
3D bot?
We'll leave that in the pile of K. Yeah, I'm not even going to try.
Yes.
Of names we're not going to try.
We probably don't need to restart our ship play for this. So we should be getting the first round of Argon Forest.
Yes, I'm interested to see how chaotic this one is, because this for me is probably one of my less favourite maps, just because I know there's very tight alleyways and routes, and people can just turn up behind you in seconds, and it's just mayhem a lot of the time. But we're on a 8-person team, so there may not be so much of that. But I'm hoping to see a lot of smokes, a lot of rocket guns, and make for some really dynamic play here. That's what I want to see anyway.
Yes, we definitely should be seeing a lot of the smoke play on the first flag here.
I mean, it's already difficult with the mist that generally is just on this map as well. And you can see here, you can barely see to the other side of the bridge. Adding smoke to that just makes it so difficult on those guns that just value range.
Actually, surprisingly, I think there's only one smoke grenade thrown into the somewhat close proximity of Flag C. So
yeah, just in the train.
I think both of their teams' tactic was to avoid that situation where the sea is just filled with smoke and everyone in there in full chaos. Yes,
But we've seen a very good flank
yeah,
there from
yeah,
the British.
UK actually approached C with a flank tactic, and
Heisenberg is left on there with Energetic Sin. And, Energetic is quickly exiting that situation. If you want to get involved in commentating, there is, I believe, an application process on the website.
I was just reading that same comment, yes. Yeah. So,
If
you are interested to be commentating and casting these or streaming these our matches, you definitely should be taking a look into our website at BFNations.com, and there is the recruitment, you could say, part for it, where you can basically type in what kind of a job you are looking to be involved in, and write a bit about yourself, and we'll be taking a look into those and maybe even recruit you into doing some of the casting or stuff like that.
Yeah, or as Shuffs says, talk to Shuffs.
Yes, you can do that too.
But it's not just commentators BFN is looking for.
Yes.
There's
a lot of different other jobs or stuff to do. If you're interested.
I think there's a full list on the website of if you've got any skills that you think would be beneficial, get in contact with one of the moderators. Probably easiest to do that on the Discord. Just throw your name in the hat. What can it hurt? We're, as we said, we're looking to grow, and hopefully we continue. And as we see, we're getting a lot of followers, which is really, really positive. And we're seeing some very good play from the UK.
4 kills in the kill feed from himself. One of them being team kill, though.
Just not stopping for anyone.
Not stopping. Kill everyone that could possibly be a threat.
Yeah.
Getting another kill there.
It's decidedly balanced on this map. It's there's a lot of twisting and turning. People, it's quite a 3-dimensional map here with under the bridge, over the bridge, and you can just get sidewinded from anywhere. Possibly one of the reasons it just aggravates me so much because I just die so much on it. We see Germany now putting on a big offensive on the sea, pushing the UK back. Sorry, I just had to lemonize. I spent a bit too long at the pub last night. Feeling a little bit under the weather today, is probably the best way to say it.
So
yeah, we see
Germany.
Very strong move here from Germany.
Yes, they have managed to clear the flag pretty much and capturing it.
Take the point. Now, that's really nice to see, because
Just realized
UK taking the first point, or the first map, means the worst they can do is a draw. Germany here, the best they can do now is a draw. So to see them continue to put on the pressure and take those points and still play to win this map is sort of
just
kudos to you guys.
realized that I should have reset the score counter for this round, so the score for this map is 0-1. It's 1 for Germany.
Again, sorry about my flatmate. I'll be having words with
Mighty beast up with the 80 rocket headshot.
Turned on by best name to get a double for this whole regal. That was a very safe play there from Snook. We've not seen too many kills from Snook. He's kind of reserved player. He doesn't offer up a lot of deaths, but again, he's playing very carefully.
UK missing one player actually here, so it's...
Oh really?
Yes, they have only 7. I wonder who did they lose?
Is there?
So that might have given Germany some advantage here. They are capturing the flag B here.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's a friendly. I think we would offer up a couple of minutes for someone to rejoin. Is that right? If someone does drop out.
Well, I don't think we really have the rules for that one made definitively for Frontlines.
No,
But,
yeah.
On Domination we had the rule that if player disconnects before the first ticket was captured, then the round would have been restarted. But on other cases, then we would have went on it with it. But on Frontlines, it couldn't be really tied on the actual flag capture, because that might take a while until the first flag is captured. So
yeah,
those would be some long round resets in that case. But I think the I think the unofficial rule that we're implementing, that is, any kills have been made before they have disconnected, then we probably would restart. But that's also some hard thing to keep track of.
yeah. It's still very much in its infancy at the moment. We're learning as we go. Seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. Yeah, it's a shame UK's down a player, but it might make for some interesting tactics that the UK is going to have to employ to actually even the scores a bit. So hopefully we see some we've just found out that SMK is going to join.
Want me to patch your wounds?
So even up the field a bit.
I can fix them.
So
Give the
Germany
Germans
has
a little bit of
definitely
money.
taken the advantage of the man shortage UK has had. Oh, now they are full. Oh, actually, now there are 9 since SMK joined as a extra player, and now UK wields say 9 players. Oh, he actually left already. So, oh, he switched side to German. And now he left. All right.
Maybe he just wanted to get a couple of kills in just to even the score a bit, but
So, Germany with another point here and already planned it.
yes, Germany planting on apples. This is going to give them a very strong advantage for the next round of this map.
Especially if they manage to blow it up. That pretty much makes the requirement for UK to actually blow up one of the comm stations.
Yes, yeah. If the UK or if the Germans blow up this
Yes,
MCOM,
and they did.
and they have, the UK will have to push back now. And if it stays on here for the next 10 minutes, then the UK will have to push without losing a flag to the 2 MCOMs and destroy them both.
Yes, but there's still 9 minutes left in the clock, so UK definitely has time to actually maybe not necessarily win this round, but definitely have time to gain up that point difference here and making the next round a bit easier, definitely.
Yeah.
So first off,
Germany
they would need to
definitely,
be getting those 28 kills on Germans. So
yeah.
I don't know, if I would be in the German team, I would probably not be even trying to be pushing too much on there.
No, just hold it, make another push. See, Casualties now back connected. He is trying to make up for a bit of lost time there, and doing some very cheeky flanks and tidying up.
Now we're seeing a lot of smoke in use.
Yes, now that it's come down to the line or the wire, a lot of smoke, and this is what generally I see every time I play on Argon, which is not a lot. Yeah, as you say, Germany not pushing too hard, keeping them busy, just ticking down the clock.
Yes, well, they're not really pushing for the plant, they're just getting some kills here. Well, there we go.
Best name.
Going for the plant straight away when I said that they're not really
Yeah.
doing.
As soon as we say it,
yes.
it happens. Maybe that's
yeah.
says something about us as commentators.
Yeah. Maybe we should be saying the opposite that we think we should be saying. So
Yeah.
yes.
I think that just adds another level of confusion that I'm personally not ready for.
So
Oh dear.
Germany has managed to defend their plant here.
Yep,
For
pushing.
now. A lot of UK players pushing for it at the moment, though.
I think if Mighty Beast.
Going for
best name just
with
tied
dynamite.
Yeah.
So it seems like Germany
and a team
has.
kill from best name.
So Germany seems to have taken the win on this round.
Very good play there by Germany. They took their time and they tidied up, and they walked away with a win on that, which was well, I don't think the UK got a point on that map, did they?
No, they did not.
No. So very good play by the Germans there. Sort of a flip on what we saw in Amiens, which just goes to show that some maps you're just generally better at, and some it's just more difficult for you.
So if I saw the time correctly, it was 12 minutes and 46 seconds that it took for Germany to plant those MCOM stations, or destroy them, not plant them. So
I believe so, yes.
if UK wants to win this map, they would need to be doing that same, destroying both of the MCOM stations in less than 12 minutes and 46 seconds.
Which is not a lot of time. As we saw, it's enough. We saw quite a lot of time spent on C, or what I call C, the bridge, and then a little bit of time at every other flag. They were fairly clean through thereafter. So if the UK can take C quickly and move on through the rest of the map,
Indeed.
they stand a chance. It'll be tight though, I think.
So we'll be taking just a short of a break. We'll be restarting some things and stuff like that. So enjoy the tunes for about a minute or so. And welcome back. We are starting our second round of Argonne Forest here. And Germany did finish the last round with planting both of the MCOM stations and destroying them. And unfortunately, KappyB is not here at the moment. He will be right back though. So there he is, actually turning back. So we are 30 seconds in on this second round of Argonne Forest. And we see that the not really doing the same tactic as trying to flank straight behind this time.
No, we're seeing UK kind of get embedded into the bridge a bit more. There's not a lot of flanking going on at the moment. You see the Germans doing a strong move again. Just going to be adding to their advantage on this and putting even more pressure on the UK.
Yes, well, we'll see how it affects Germany that UK will be playing with a full team. And
Yes.
actually, I've forgotten to change the tags. So yes, it's Germany on the blue team playing and UK on the red. Not the other way around as the Twitch I've seen there. And Germany did manage to capture the flag there.
Yeah, so Germany took advantage of the unfortunate one-player situation.
On the previous
Gave them a
round.
slight advantage on the previous round. And now, hopefully, they're evenly matched. And we see what both teams are actually truly capable of. See someone playing a very reserved support class high up there on the point just as D was opening.
So not a lot of Germans on the flag. UK has managed to clear it quite nicely.
No, UK have they've got a solid defense on there. Just ticking further and further on that flag. Is there anything that Germany can do? I don't know if they've even got
Seems
anyone
like
on the point.
they don't really have the time anymore to get to the point.
No,
So,
and from that kill feed we saw all of the UK on the left and all of the Germans on the right.
indeed, so UK getting the point here, first one for them on this map, and we're back on the middle flag.
Back on the middle flag, but we're 4 minutes down now, and if the UK want to take the win on this map, they have 6 minutes left to do it. Not 6, 8 minutes, sorry.
Yes, about 8 minutes to time to actually destroy both of the MCOM stations in order to get the win on this map.
Which we can see they're putting up a strong defense. They're setting up for some strong defensive works. Sorry, that's the Germans. It's all the blue and red is switching about.
So confusing.
Yeah. Yeah, despite the Germans' defensive, the UK have still managed to get half the flag already.
So they're on the kill feed, DD with a saber kill.
Ah, nice. You don't see as much melee kills as you would on a public match here. Until someone ends up in the smoke.
Yes, I still can't see his name. David, guess? Is that it? Oh, getting killed by a saber.
Saying we don't see enough saber kills, we just see another one.
Yes,
I've just been sticking with David.
Yes, it seems like it's still a good question if sabers should be allowed to be used or not, since
Yeah.
it's technically a different melee weapon than the others are, because of some weird reason that the devs of this game did not actually make the stats of it accordingly what they should have been, I assume. And well,
We definitely, if we see a melee kill, it's either a club, a saber, or a sawtooth. It's. I just want to see a shovel. Someone run with a shovel. And
so that was a UK with another flag captured, and they're pushing forward.
they're not taking it lying down, which is lovely to see. It's making for a really interesting match to watch.
Fortunately, they're really running short on time.
Yes, 5.5 minutes left, there or thereabouts. That's 5 minutes to take 2 flags and 2 MCOMs. Minus a minute for the next flag to open. They've got to be in this one in the next minute, I'd say, to be comfortably moving forward.
So just so the viewers see too, when that timer hits 7 minutes and 14 seconds, that's the point when Germany has officially won this. If UK has not managed to destroy both of the MCOMs before it. So yes, they have a bit less than 5 minutes there. Actually, a bit more than 5 minutes, or no, a bit less, yes. Am I counting correctly? I don't know.
I would have said 5 minutes because it took them 12 minutes and 40 seconds to do the first round.
Yeah, 12 minutes and 46 seconds, but
46, yeah.
Germany
So
actually
it's
just captured the flag again.
5 minutes from now. Yeah.
Want me to patch you up?
Yeah, Germany pushing the British back. I'm not very good at maths, but I don't know if there's even time left for the British to take these points. Germany might have just secured themselves the draw.
I think they would have had time if they would have won the previous flag. Now I'm not too sure
they
anymore.
would have. No. But hats off to them. They're not giving up. Oof.
Germany in the control of flag C at the moment.
With no UK team players on there to put any pressure on yet. And again, we're seeing someone running with the bar.
It's not a lot of, not too many bar users in these frontline games.
Generally, we see someone running with a sweeper. That's the first I've seen someone on a sweeper. But generally, we see the auto loader or the Hell Reaper more than anything else.
Mm-hmm. Those definitely are the most popular weapons to be used.
The Maldef, massive. Running with the sweeper. I spent a lot of time using the sweeper, and then for some reason, like every other gun, it just stopped working for me after a while. I got used to it and then just turned terrible with it. It's good to see both teams running solid medic classes.
Yes, they are really counting on their medics a lot.
Because I noticed on the last one, Germany, they played a lot of solid revives.
Okay, another point there.
So they have 2 minutes.
Yeah, well,
2 minutes left.
2
Most
minutes,
of it is going to be
yes.
spent waiting for this flag to open up. Fantastic control there from DD. Across that valley, shooting there. It always astounds me watching these players with the control they have on their guns. I'll be shooting up at the ceiling after firing for half as long as that.
Oh yeah, thanks for the follow, whoever it was. Montreal, and all the other people who have followed in the recent 5-minute time.
Yes, thank you everyone. It's fantastic. I think we've had 15 or so new followers, and it's great to see. Seeing UK putting on more pressure, but they have 50 seconds left to go to take down 2 MCOMs.
If only they would have more time, but they do not.
That's the thing, yeah. If they had more time.
So it's 4-10. Germany, the already pretty much convinced that they won the map, with the unlucky event of UK losing a player at the first round of Argonne Forest.
It was unfortunate, but Germany certainly didn't let it go to waste, and they're going to be walking away with the draw now.
SMK. So Germany won the first round with 8-0 points, and in order to UK to, well, technically they are not able to outcome those points difference by capturing flags or capturing flags or destroying MCOM stations, they can only tie into that point. So if they tie into that point, the winner is that the team who planted those or destroyed both MCOM stations faster. And Germany took 12 minutes and 46 seconds on their first round to destroy those first two, or both MCOM stations. And we are already past that timestamp, so UK is not able to destroy both of those MCOM stations in less than 12 minutes and 46 seconds. So that is the reason we are already saying that Germany has won the map.
Yeah, so it's unfortunate about the player dropout, but yeah, we're now over the 12:46 minutes, 12 minutes and 46 seconds, and Germany have won the Argonne Forest. Magnificent dive through the door to finish it off. And that
Another point for
totals
UK.
in a draw for both teams on this match tonight.
So UK making the real push for the points here, arming one of the objectives. Got killed though.
Apple's securely armed with. Oh, as soon as I say secure, two Germans run in and defuse it.
Ooh.
Great.
Got killed by a particle bludgeon, but getting planted against both of them. We'll see if they'll be able to defend two MCOMs at one go. Seemingly, no. Might be able to defuse B.
Base name getting dotters.
Yes, he defused it. Gets killed though.
The UK holding very well onto A.
So it seems like A is a gunner. 2 points for UK from that. Yes. So this score is 7-10 on the Argonne Forest for UK. Oh no, for Germany. Germany lead with 10 and UK with 7. UK planted the B, Sven is actually defusing. Gets pickaxed, no, hatcheted.
Hatchet. Sorry, I'm just trying to read SMK's message there. So what you're saying is you're not worrying about the time, you're just doing the actual total flags captured progressively.
That's not.
Figure out how you've got to
Well,
15
in the BFNation rules of the Frontlines, we're only playing one map. I personally don't understand where you have gotten the idea that we would be playing 2 maps on each match of Frontlines, but because the original rules of BFNation was that we play only one map.
Yeah, so when it actually comes to the tournament, each of these maps is just going to be one match, in effect. And it's going to be decided there and then on total point or total flag captures. Sorry. Okay, that makes sense. Every time that explosion happens on that MCOM, I think it's just gone. There's just a lot of dynamite.
So
UK finish it up there very nicely.
Yes.
Hats
They-
off, very well played with a full team. A very good team there.
So the final score for the Argon Forest is 10-10, and Germany technically taking the win here by destroying the MCOMs in time 12 minutes and 40 seconds, and the time for UK was 18 minutes and 50 something. Unfortunately, I didn't catch the seconds for it, but it was 18 minutes something.
Yeah, it was. I think it was 1 minute and 50 seconds left, there or thereabouts. But very well done to both teams. Unfortunate to have the connection issues, but nobody gave up despite them. So very well done to you all. Fantastic game to see, and we can see on the German side some very high scores there, and some fairly high deaths as well. And I think on that round it's shown that the British had some very, very good plays on there with Angry Admiral, 35 and 12, and Mighty Beast off, doing what we've seen on every other round and getting a very good score there. So very good players there. And a very good game overall. So well done to both teams. And yeah,
Indeed, it was
like,
the.
game of War Pigeons now.
I think it was the. I think it's domination here, but
Okay, yeah.
yes, it was. I think it was the first actual overall draw for a game that we've ever seen, and
It's the first draw of tonight.
definitely for tonight. And
The
about
first I've seen, so had to happen eventually. But no, very well played to both teams. Fantastic game.
so seems like no one has actually left the server here. Domination
might
round here starting
Bonus
with
domination round.
bonus domination. Should we look
Yeah.
at if they're actually playing some bonus domination?
Just watch what the players do. See if
Yeah.
they stay in
Are they
there,
mixing
if they,
teams or no?
Oh,
Guess we're going to get some bonus PT domination or not? Well, we are getting some bonus domination.
well, energetics. Everyone's running in. Everyone's going for it.
Let's look a bit at it. We might not be streaming it all the way too, but let's just look at it.
Yeah, it's the last match of the night, so we won't cut the players off if they want to go for another one. Well, not straight away anyway. This is my first domination match seeing in competitive. I've only ever watched Conquest or Frontlines, so it'll be interesting to see how the plays differ.
Yeah, well,
Because
in
you got
domination, it's
Yeah.
really crucial about trying to keep some kind of idea where the enemy spawn is located at. So it's especially crucial to try to know the game mechanics when you should be trying to spawn on your teammate, or when you actually should be trying to take the so-called random spawn.
Yes, yeah.
So those can give you advantage or disadvantage if you're not doing it. Disadvantage if you're doing it incorrectly, but it may give you advantage if you're mastering the system behind it. You're getting some cheeky spawns next to some enemy flags and stuff like that at some situations.
Yeah, it's almost worth going for the gamble if there's no good team spawns. I mean, you could just be spawned straight in front of someone and be in a very bad position, but likewise you can spawn behind a team and make a very good play.
I'm thinking if I should make an actual betting here that you viewers can bet which team is going to win this round of domination, but that would mean that we would actually need to watch this all the way through, so...
Well, it's only 7.
Oh yeah, it actually has, 7 minutes, yeah. Oh, what the heck. I'll try to get this contest going. Let's see if anyone actually bets their money on it.
Hopefully there's still a few in the chat. The best name running with, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, is the auto-loading extended. Which,
So, if you want to bet on which team is going to win this round of domination, you can now with the comment of exclamation mark bet, and then choose the nation you want to bet on, UK or Germany, and then the amount of battle coins you want to bet on.
I'll put a bet in.
There's 5 minutes time to bet, out of which 30 seconds is already spent.
I only have 18 battle coins. Okay. I'm obviously too poor to do anything. So. Obviously, my flatmate found that hilarious.
It's hilarious that you have only 18 battle coins.
Oh dear. Seeing Shruff's there with an absolute wad of coins. Or what I perceive as a wad, because it's more than my 18.
Going for a mock shoves. So we have quite tight of a domination round here. It's 38 tickets for 36, so it's not too
Now, I believe the final we saw with Germany and Spain not too long ago, was that domination?
Yes, it
it
was
was,
domination. Yeah, it was the domination tournament we had. It started this July and ended the August. I think it ended on August. Yes. So yeah.
And that final, we saw such close scores.
Yes. It was already tied up, that final between the Spain and Germany. It could have ended either way.
Yeah, I mean, UK at the moment with the advantage. They're swapping points.
Oh, Sniper for Harry is thinking UK is going to win this round. 90 battle coins on it. So there's 2 minutes left to bet.
It's a bold move.
And no one actually has bet on Germany.
They're not.
I can fix your wounds.
If no one bets on Germany, you're not going to win anything with this bet. And if someone bets on Germany, they're going to be expecting a high amount of profit. That's the way betting works.
Well, hopefully none of the Germans
oh, there we get a bet for Germany.
They throw the game just to win some. It would be a very cheeky play on their part.
So yeah, we are tied still. 3 minutes to go. 52 tickets, so it can go either way.
And Shops has just put 30 battle coins on Germany, so
there we go.
Germany now just edging into the lead. He could
be the winner of this
be
bet.
a very, very big return, mainly at the expense of Sniper for Hire.
1 more minute to bet. Place your bets, please. Is this legal? I don't know.
Yeah, there's no actual monetary value for it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's an issue with it. let's not open that can of worms. I'm the same sniper for hire.
Yeah,
I don't generally bet in real life because I'm terrible at poker faces, roulette, guessing. I have the worst luck in the world.
Someone was really loading his 80 rocket shots into that train cart there and actually did get 2 kills there.
I couldn't see anything, but obviously he could.
Germany is still in the lead with 1 ticket. And there's...
UK now taking a triple cap.
Oh yeah, that seems to be really a... giving them the advantage here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Poor Shuff is going to be getting very nervous right now with his bet.
The betting has been closed. And 1 minute and 35 seconds to go. We'll see if Germany will be able to push a triple here at the end.
No, UK just pushing. Just on C. A couple of Germans moving back in. Might immediately reclaim it. But we don't see much action happening on B.
Oh, Germany going for that triple. Let's see if they can do it on B.
Down to Sven and Superfant. Oh, he's just taken a rocket gun to the side of the head.
No, the triple has
UK
been prevented.
Nobody's on apples as yet. I see Germany moving from that area. There's not going to be anyone flanking as of yet. Although Snoop Dogg's moving around the edge could make a half.
KappyB. Can we get a kill? Nope.
Nope. I'm hoping we see one of those at least on the scoreboard. Got 10 seconds. Ooh.
So,
and
UK
with
won.
that, we see Shuff's slightly out of pocket.
I guess that's the UK's how do you say, like a
Favorite map?
No, I'm saying that because they lost the game because they lost the play. Yes, their revenge here for the frontline games. So UK taking the win of this domination
well
round.
played. Even through our bonus match, Shuffs is not very happy.
Enjoy Chaff's battle coins, all of you who bet it.
Yeah. Enjoy them, Sniper Fire. I don't know what the win ratio is on 90. I don't know what your odds are. You may only get 1 battle coin back from it, but it's progress.
Indeed.
Yeah. With that will conclude the stream for tonight. Thank you everyone for sticking with us. It's been a lovely night. Some fantastic games seen here from Portugal, Finland, Germany and the UK. And I believe tomorrow night there is another stream going on.
Yes, we will be seeing how badly chefs will be aiming tomorrow.
Yes, which I can tell you is very average.
So yeah, we are going to be. The plan is to be playing on a public session. I think we're going to be playing Conquest. I'm not too sure. It might be some other game on too. So we're planning to play on with a squad at least in a public session. And the point is that we're going to basically tell what the server is that we're going to be playing at, and allow all you viewers or anyone else to be joining in if you want to. And we'll try to be playing with the community if any of you want to join.
The community interaction is always good. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you everyone, and we'll see you at the next match, be that tomorrow night or during the week or at the tournament on the 8th. So well done to everyone who contributed today and played. You're all fantastic teams, and yeah, best of luck. Have a good night.
Catch you later.